machine's weak to fire.
I think this used to be a Tenakth hunting ground.
Okay. Maybe we can use them to our advantage. Grimhorns. We just have to be smart about this. I'll cover your lead. Strong against shock damage. We did it! You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be alright.
I'll grab the course.
Be my guest. You've got the control cores? I can take them from here.
Two control cores, as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
So we'll probably need some time to sort through those cores. I should do something else in the meantime.
I just think she talks to him. You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about... everything.
Back again.
Now that you have those control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
I should head out.
Let me... Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed, I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Well, that's something. It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Parzinus launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
The old ones fed off livestock.
Call themselves vegetarians.
From what I'm reading, all the old ones wanted to eat was this stuff called chocolate.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
Where have I seen these before?
Where'd Vitalo go? This is it. If I'm gonna figure out what these guys are up to, I need to find whoever's in charge. I do not like the look of this place. Good time to pull out shock ammo. I hope Machine's down with this. And that hammer. It has an override module like mine, but different. I think this is what the rebels use to override machines. So, if I get rid of it, the rebels will have fewer of them. I think this is where they run the camp. Osram? What are they doing here? Okay, don't think these guys are friendly. They're looking for me. Osram, working with Tenakth's rebels. Now this is a find.
To all sons of Prometheus engineers and operatives, I've been hearing some belly aching, whining about the Tenakth, the work, the conditions, the occasional limb loss to a machine when someone gets careless. I get it. It's been a long road.
A rush of air.
So shut up! Get back to work and always remember, a reckoning is on the way.
Sounds like the Sons of Prometheus want blood. And the Karja are the target. The Vanguard, too. What else have you been up to?
Man down. She must be back. I think the Outlander's here.
Here they come!
Quiet out there.
To all sons of Prometheus, engineers and operatives.
Looks like the Sons of Prometheus.
I've been hearing
were here
some
as well.
belly aching. Whining about the Tanakh, the work, the conditions. The occasional limb loss to a machine when someone gets careless. I get it. It's been a long road. We've suffered. We'll continue to suffer. But we're close. This alliance will get us what we want, I promise.
Built the override module.
The
on
Karja
Spear
will
from
pay
that
for
room.
the Red Raids in
Now the
blood.
rebels are using them too.
And so will all of their collaborators in the Vanguard and back in the Claim. So shut up, get back to work, and always remember, a reckoning is on the way.
It sounds like the Sons of Prometheus want blood. And the Karja are the target. The Vanguard too. What else have you been up to? Orders to increase the number of machines being captured and overridden. That is not good. It's an override module, like mine. But it's been altered. Looks like it needs to be inside a machine to work. That's what the equipment outside is for. They pierce through a machine's armor and insert the module to override it. So the rebels harvest ancient corruptors in the area to get override modules. And I'm guessing the Sons of Prometheus modify them to be shoved into machines permanently. Now they have orders to override a lot more of them. I was right. I have to destroy that equipment, fast.
Movement! There!
So, we search.
They're still suspicious.
Hekarro wriggled out of trouble at the Grove. Won't happen again.
harder for the rebels to add more machines to their army. I can go, or I could take out the rest of the rebels. So we're doing this. Sky's getting dark. Night's settling in. Also in Camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here. Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah! My steel flame friend, behold!
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one! It was bequeathed to me when my dear Ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the Rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chainscrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Ha-ha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay. Well, if you see Martha, tell her I still remember the Flying Keg.
I bet Petra would know where I can find Martha. I should pay her a visit the next time I'm in Chainscrape. Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tenakth for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tenakth took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Did Amadis say anything?
Afraid.
Sounds like him.
More or less, but then again.
So you're a scout for this...
Where down south.
Moorland.
Yeah. And then there are all the who broke away as salvagers.
Just
enough to lose track. Seems like they've heard all about the rebellion from the Tenakth. That's the desert.
Sounds like you've...
That's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart.
Hope you find...
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tenakth's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Proper survey of the valley.
Laughing about. We already got that.
flame hair? Any tribe can enjoy it. Making sparks fly out there?
I thought you'd be back.
Well, but heard about the and
I guess you
guess I
the
even though it would have meant that and Timber no more in the shards, and since it would have made not to mention so he's a
Hey, she might be
Marsa? Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west.
Huh. I don't know. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job.
Thanks.
I'll see you until next time.
Stupid wires. Shards. Why else would one? You! I know you see me! Did you hear about that travel document?
Said Corvus' sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. Marsa?
Yeah? What's it oh! The Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porguf out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too!
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh. So he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
No. Then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porguf. That doesn't make sense. Porguf caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porguf read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porguf got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porguf still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash! Right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there, by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Like the 10 before us, my clan tests their mettle against only the most formidable of machines. Now, so will you. Pick a rope and slide down to begin the trial.
Damage from fire.
Choose your trial wisely. Slide down a rope to begin your trial, Hunter.
Razor sharp claws, even to the teeth. That thing's built to kill. Pain subsiding. Oh!
did well on that. This belongs to a proven hunter. Very well.
Stepping through this stuff. Going down. Got it! As long as I can still stand. Going down! You're mine! I need to get the data from the drone.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Tenakth territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tenakth patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the Lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Carja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on, then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Carja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Over here, you flaming hunks of rats.
That's him! That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
There's no match for it alone. Come on. We've got your back! Not now! I got you covered. Take this ammo! You make a nice target.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tenakth territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundom at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tenakth forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. I've been on the run ever since.
But the Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew...
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in her way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the Rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The Rot's not far. The Rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard it tonight.
Keep this for the cook.
You with us, Nora? Then let's get going.
Sorry, I had to check something out. You were saying something before I left?
As I was saying, I overheard a Tenakth patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question... There it is. The Rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Thank you for doing this, Aloy. I hope I'll find the answers inside.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amatis in.
concussions, poor sleep. Yeah, I'm great.
Might be a good time to let the sun on the Madison. Can relax a bit now.
Someone there?
Glory for the rebellion!
It's the Outlander, Aloy!
As soon as
Hold there!
The gate's open. Let's go.
We've got your back, Aloy.
Taking my shot.
We'd better search.
My aim's as sure as the sun rises.
This is where we start. We should get on with it.
Let's do it!
I
get the target!
Track them down!
Think you can dodge my arrow?
Can you see any escape routes?
We need more people!
I have them.
Not expecting to get caught, are you?
You make a nice target.
Shoot her! Now! Got me! Taking my shot!
It's gonna take long.
Here, Aloy, reload!
Get her!
Let's find that hostile.
End of the line, Outlanders!
That device is gonna call a machine. I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
I'll gather these while I can.
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Carja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Carja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Carja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa?
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids, and then became Tenakth?
The Carja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Ness... Rataka, I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even...
The way Amadis talked about your time together...
It was 5 years.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he did.
I ran for the battlefield to...
I didn't know. But I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how...
I knew it was only a matter of time before... But one day, one of their soldiers asked how a woman had ended up fighting. As he spoke...
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the end. The other prisoners, I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka, and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Carja army. Do you miss being Carja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me, and when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Carja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Carja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakth remember who I once was.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye?
It has to be. My place will always be here. I'm sorry that you've suffered. I'll make sure you're granted safe path.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana,
Me too.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Marin. If you find yourself back there...
I will. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
We must all unite to stop Regala.
codes. I could reconnect it with the dome back in the base if I grab its data. Trees as tall as towers. I stand with the sentinels. Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
taking you with me.
Okay. Grab the drone's data. This will make a good die. Coordinates the guy gave me for Demeter are close.
Damn. Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
Distract that one! One cut at a time. Put her down! Covering fire! Now! Coward! Someday my blade will find you! Protect the site! Kill her! She felt that! Protect the site! Kill her! They need cover! Get after her! Kill her! For the ancestors! Put her down! Don't let her get away! Not one more step, barbarian! Take her out now! Protect the sun!
Who are these people? And why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins. Looks like some sort of old office complex.
Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. At the
A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in. No way out. Great. Only... At least there's a console. A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. take those soldiers out quietly.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
I had to come looking. Hostile! Back them up! Move up! Help them! Protect the site! Kill her! All hail the Queen! Take her up now! Ow! Kill her! Not one more step, barbarian! Tell me you protect this guy! Kill her! Put her down! Protect the site! Kill her! I will...
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. I need to find a way out of this courtyard. That door looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I moved the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out, for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the Legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe. So that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. Those soldiers...
and if... back home...
Does that come...
but I...
Yeah. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. Looks like your Focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my Focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Oh, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
I will. Lead the way.
Better stand back.
Okay. Well, that was loud. To be a way out of here. What's that thing in the wall? There has to be a way out of here. Thing in the wall.
Through here. Tried that smaller tunnel over there. According to the map, the exit should be this way.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
Should I just wait here?
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead. Send this to my stash. Machines.
We can fight them. Or try to sneak past. Your call. The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the climber.
The vent. I think I can pull it open.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
There has to be some other way to get into the facility. Spotted.
Into battle! You saw its weak spot! never seen anyone fight machines like you do.
Doors are locked. I'll need to find another way in. Maybe there's a vent around here. There has to be some other way to get to the facility.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. I think I can move these things. Maybe something down here can help me reach the consoles. I should take a look around. See if I can find anything useful. Wings holding up? Gonna need a data key for this lock. What are those things along the walls? Let's get rid of this.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try. Those rails on the floor lead into the walls. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. This should help. Supplies. There we go.
That looks like some sort of conveyor rig. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly! Hold it there! Let me just... I jumped on top!
Hold on.
That's good! Jumping over! Made it! I'm at the console. Wait! There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see... Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it. I gotta move this. I found the energy cell.
Okay, that brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing Adamantine Reef Vulnerability Test Scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine Reef structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The Overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. But the road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Town of Ashes?
Looks like it.
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. Spent most of my life in this forest.
We both traveled a long way then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the Proving Ground.
Such desolation. Nothing survived.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. Still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up. One of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
Yes.
You helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now. There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime. This console's still operational. Another log.
We're done, in every way. The wreaths work, and Cobble came through, on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
I can't leave here until I find what I need.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room. That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy! Made it! better make haste. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we'd better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right. Let's hope this new module works. Power's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alva! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier. Here I come! These boats must be how Alva and the Quen got here. An image of the old world. The building in front of the cliffs has the Pharaoh logo on it. I can override you. Guess there are more ones out there. At the top of those cliffs have a good view of the Fair building. This doesn't look right. Better try another spot. Maybe I'm too low to light up the image? I think I'm almost in the right spot. That did it. Huh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these Vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds. Shouldn't use frost on it.
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too, if you knew everything. Aloy,
Just need to merge it with Gaia.
Good news.
I hope Zoe's not...
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Before Zoe found a way, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored...
Well, once we get a fest...
That's what I said. She got pretty raw, which is true. And the last... But I was more like you.
Yeah.
Not your fault.
Did you talk to...
I suffered through a few hours. How do people do this? How do I know...
You give her a stuff...
You're the worst.
What makes you think I know anything about any of this?
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next...
Better get this to Gaia.
You did it, eh?
Let's hold on.
I'll let...
Looks like you got...
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, at least...
I was hoping you could... And it also...
Really?
Anything happen?
Zoe, not for eating. Yeah, if you ask me, metal might be plain, but...
Bet you're used...
Well, I can hit machines in there. I wish all the other data was as... be honest, it's... And then the other half from... Which is... But hey...
Just give it time. What else have you been...
Yeah, I've been looking into this, Vegas place you... Gaia showed us... I mean, this Morlund guy seems... Though, risking the...
Maybe I should check up...
Right.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. It looks like they're the ones over...
I thought that was...
They're familiar with ancient...
So... Last year, we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Carja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tanakh?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just...
Is there any way you...
Yeah, I can send out some...
I'd appreciate that.
I see.
Aloy, there are more supplies. Aloy, and you come there. Does this mean we'll soon be able...
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
You ever play that...
Strike? I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls no such luck.
It looked like you were...
With Gaia now growing in strength, even if some people think I should give...
Already said I...
Your friend thought it with new machines.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of... They are not some broken... Even if they are just much to abandon them... He does now. I had to get pretty...
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains. If I understand correctly, Gaia said like a heart, as always. Of course...
I should...
If you need...
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too, if you knew everything there is.
I guess I just better stand where a good side.
Hey, I'm fine. Because the last... Forget it. So, have you... What about studying a fest? A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years... How so? It's mutating. Changing. We'll find a way. If you say... So, aside from... Zoe told me how you met after your escape. I had no idea. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth, my escape would have been for... But they didn't kill me. You... said you and Varl talked. He told me about your tribe. I told him if I was born into the tribe. It does require a lot of physical training. I don't think I'd be super... I guess it's a good... It's time for me to go. I'll check on you. Yeah.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look funny?
Need to talk about...
Yes. Looks like things...
I suffered through a few... You're the...
What makes... I have to get...
Don't let...
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
The matriarchs would cry if they read this about the old ones.
You busy?
One must never be idle.
Oh, that's...
It is.
What have you been up to?
Varl has so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with, but also with, maybe you'd like to hear.
I'd be honored. Anything interesting?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are...
Ever thought of sparring with something
that...
Anything else you've been...
Gaia showed me the... I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if some...
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That's, I'll let you get back to...
And so...
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
Drone's reconnected now.
Good choice. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. I'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Kotallo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work! I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Yeah, usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Do I see it now? Okay. My name is Emma Irving, and I'm 8 years old. And my favorite animal is a fox. Do you have foxes in the future? I hope so. They're the cutest. And super smart. Dad said we have to go underground soon, just like a fox. And then the bad robots won't get us. So, I guess this is H and G. Hi and goodbye.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended.
The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it. Looks like a power cell could fit here. Okay, the console has power now. From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
This focus thing trying to kill me? Did almost.
The coming battle won't be easy.
Got a minute?
As many as
I have
to the ruin.
Yes. And they said they came.
Hikaru sent out a patrol or two. We've had more pressing concern. It's...
What do...
We play strike. Although he has... It helps one think strategic.
Somehow... Found anything interesting?
Gaia told me where to find data on... I knew the 10 fought against Machine, but it seems they were among... Later... As they... At least the Tenakth have the courage to...
There is no...
Yes.
You said there was something you...
I've been She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to... I was wondering...
You want to make your...
Yes. Gaia insists she can help. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid...
They're ancient.
I am not as familiar...
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to...
I see.
It sounds...
By the 10, we...
Remind me...
Got...
I should get go...
Shoot.
I know. I'll call you. We'll get what you...
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Ayla.
I don't know what...
You sure?
They think I'm...
If you say...
You better not be...
And risk Zoe. In fact, how he destroyed the world.
He definitely was. Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig.
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. We'll get Gaia. No more Zenith. I welcome. I wonder how the Nora will react.
Let's just...
You're right.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab...
Can't wait to see their...
Better them than I... I'll be in touch if...
I'll make sure...
Good.
That's just I hear about you.
Turns out...
Because it would...
How?
But I...
Glad to hear it. You've been looking at...
I asked Gaia, and she found they called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and... Are you mixing some solid food and...
I need...
Gaia...
I can handle...
Take care of you.
Aloy, I hear...
Do you know it?
Only they call it... It is said so they could live as if they didn't...
Sounds like... You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although but then who'd look...
There's always good...
Leave a loud Oseram with a brood. What could go wrong?
What's everyone...
I've been trying to share some of my... Thought it might help her feel more... Maybe even get her to sleep up here. She would not... Patience reaps the best.
How much have you read on...
Enough to wonder. Could let grief... For one speak... I'm not sure.
Any progress?
It is. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together, the code must be... Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years...
We have to find...
No. We know where they are. But so... Wandered into a lake and sank.
Okay. Tell you what. I'll need their location.
I'm sending the... My people made shrines when you see them, and once again...
We're not gonna let your... After we'll be...